Welcome back to another episode of Will Vlog for Food. I'm Josh.
I'm Tim.
And this is the show where we take you anywhere
and everywhere
to find the greatest places to eat. Where are we today, Tim?
We are at Urban Table. Look at all this food. They brought out quite the spread today. They've got different udon bowls, fried rice bowls, a salad over here. They've got bruschetta of all sorts of varieties. I am real excited about it.
Yeah, and then we get to try some of their new menu items like the Cubano here, which has never been tried before. We're gonna test it out, I guess.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. What's this you got?
This is called the Strawberry Field. It's got this hydroponically grown orchid.
That's an orchid.
It's edible, an edible orchid.
That is so cool.
I will be eating today.
And they grow those themselves.
Yeah.
So they brought us this little flight of bruschetta appetizer, and this one that I'm holding in my hand right now is tomato mozzarella and arugula pesto. What's that one?
This one has chicken, mushrooms.
Wow. Sorry, I put the whole thing in my mouth and I had trouble chewing.
I noticed.
But it was so good.
First thing, the chicken, really good. It was really tender, very juicy, which I really enjoy because chicken very easily gets dried out. That was very good. And the mushrooms were kind of like a subtle undertone there. And obviously I love cheese.
Wow, that's really good. I really like that.
Blast of like juice and like a fresh feeling.
Very fresh.
It's got dill, caper, cream cheese, red onion, and then this is cured smoked salmon.
That dill caper cream cheese is so creamy. I love that.
It's like thick. That texture right there. That's a good texture.
Yeah, okay, now what about this one? This one has bacon, smoked Gouda, and artichoke on it. Let's try this out. This one is very vegetable-y, probably because of the artichoke.
I'm not a huge fan of artichoke personally.
I still like it. It's very fresh.
Speaking of fresh.
Yeah, he's gonna eat the flour. Oh. Does that taste what you were wanting it to taste like?
It doesn't have taste. It's like eating lettuce.
Cleanse palate.
The cleanse palate.
What?
Bacon mixed with that artichoke flavor. I wouldn't think it would taste good, but like personally, but it's so good. I get flashbacks to that scene from Ratatouille when he's having that dream sequence and all those colors are flying. He's like, I'm floating through the flavors, man, and that's what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna try this udon. It's, I think its base is chicken and pork belly. All right, look at that. The pork is perfect, especially mixed with the sauce.
So this is the udon bowl. It's made with chicken or pork belly, udon noodles, cabbage, carrots, snow peas, shiitake mushrooms, bean sprouts, a 5-spice ginger broth, jalapenos, basil, and cilantro. Whoa, that pork, man. That's like bacon.
Literally just like a thick strip of bacon.
It's the best bacon I've ever had in my life. So much juice in there. Perfectly prepared pork. It is intense and insane how juicy and how flavorful this is.
This is the Napa Garden Salad. Half a head of romaine, Swiss chard, kale, roasted peppers, golden beets, dates, goat cheese, toasted almonds, and it has a sunflower vinaigrette over the top. And actually, ours today has the mustard champagne, or champagne mustard vinaigrette.
There's a champagne mustard vinaigrette on it.
Yes.
Oh, tangy. I like that.
I like it because they grill it. It adds sort of a weird flavor to it that I'm really enjoying.
It's like roasted. This almost feels too fancy for me to eat it.
It's like the flavor if you've ever had like fire roasted like kebabs. That's kind of like the feeling I get off of it.
What is it? Mustard?
It's champagne mustard vinaigrette.
I love that.
It almost tastes like a thinner Dijon, sort of a honey mustard. You can definitely taste a little bit of that champagne. I love that.
It's light and it's elegant. You know?
Light and elegant. Yes, that's what I would call it. Cleanse the palate. I was gonna drink.
we gotta
slam
say
that in my face.
This is the fried rice bowl.
Yeah, it is. It has braised short rib, seasonal vegetables, basil, sambal, and fried eggs and scallions. Real quick, before we go a little further, I do want to note that on the menu there are a couple of different labels. There's GF and GFO. That signifies gluten-free or gluten-free options for here.
Okay, cool.
A lot of the meals on here are either naturally gluten-free or you can ask for them to be made that way. This is just one of those dishes that has no gluten in it at all.
That's awesome. That is so good.
Oh my word. That prime rib is so tender. That is the most tender meat I have ever eaten in my life. Like, it almost has the same texture as the egg.
Because I dug my fork into it and it was just like sliding through all of the food in its way. This is like breakfast and dinner combined.
Everything about this wows me. The fried rice, how the prime rib, the flavor and the texture just go with the rice and the egg.
Everything goes well together.
I'm doing Pilates. Sliced ham, pulled pork. It's got pickles. It's got a cheese that looks like a provolone or Swiss. It looks like a Swiss cheese.
Yeah, that's Swiss. So the thing about this Cubano is it's a new menu item, which means that this is just being rolled out. We're gonna try it for the first time. Designed by the chef himself.
It's the kind of food that you just want to keep chewing. You don't want to swallow it because you want it to, like, your mouth to experience that flavor. Such a comfort food style of dish. See what I mean? I love this.
Good contrast.
And it soaks up the flavor of everything else.
I love the bread.
And obviously sweet potato fries.
Winner, winner, sliced ham and pulled pork dinner.
We're sitting out on like this patio almost, and I say almost a patio because it's still got a wall on both sides, right? But like if you look at this side of the building, it's definitely the outside of a building. So it's kind of this weird placement, modern, American, Italian kind of a place. And I definitely see where they're coming from with some of like the light fixtures, the seating, the tables themselves. Very much so inspired by that. Kind of a modern, rustic kind of a feel to it all. Casual. Like I feel comfortable just sort of sitting here. I got pillows to, you know, lean up against. It's a good place. I'm here with Chef Spencer of Urban Table. I hear you guys are rolling out a new menu, I think tomorrow as of when we're filming this.
Yep, it rolls out tomorrow for our lunch and dinner menu.
Now I heard that you came over here because you were excited about the creativity you were going to get to put into some of the dishes you were going to be making. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the inspirations behind what you're bringing here?
A lot of the food that is on the new menu here is based off of what I've learned, and especially what I've learned in my time living in the South, in Savannah, Georgia, specifically Charleston, South Carolina. So it's very Southern and Midwestern driven.
There's a lot of new changes coming to this menu. If you were, you know, to sit down at a table and just pick one to be your go-to thing, what would it be?
It would probably be our fried catfish dish.
Fried catfish?
Yeah.
Now, I heard something about a hydroponic farm connected with this restaurant.
So it's connected with our entire concept. It's called Missing Ingredients. So it's connected with our corporate office. They grow microgreens, watercress, and lettuce for us.
So where do you guys like get some of your ingredients? Like how fresh, like what's the process for you guys choosing your ingredients?
I guess one example would be like we have a seasonal vegetable side, you know, that changes every day. We have a local, you know, rotating farmers that deliver here once a week. Thane Palmberg, Crumbs Heirlooms, they both deliver here. They're both out of Lawrence. And I'm trying to get a couple more farmers here to just have more local and, you know, seasonal products. And I do support, you know, buy local, but I also support, you know, buying the best ingredient. And, and that sometimes isn't local. So
thank you so much for having us out here.
Yeah, no problem.
Fantastic food, enjoyed all of it. So I look forward to coming back again and trying more.
So once again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to us here on YouTube. It helps us out a lot. Hit that notification bell so you can get up-to-date updates on every single episode we come out with every Friday. Also, we're on Twitter and Instagram, and we have our own website, www.willvlog4food.com.
We're also on
Patreon.
It is one of my absolute favorite platforms for creators to interact with their viewers. It's a good way for you to get involved in our process and get a bunch of behind-the-scenes content as well as some rewards. Go check that out. There's some cool stuff waiting for you.
So everyone, that does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time,
Chill out
and feast.